two of the most famous video games that have ever been created, Snake and Pong. And as with any well-known game, there have been so many different versions of them. But what if you take the most basic version of both and combine them? I had this idea about 3 years ago, and this is what it looked like. It was pretty basic, just both games mashed together without much change. The snake and pedal stayed blocky and did not actually appear at the same time. This combination seems quite nice, but also too simple, so something has to change. As I just said, many games are based on them. One of them is Slither.io. It is a snake that is not blocky, but actually fully grid independent. I decided to do the same. It is quite easy to make simple procedural animation. For the snake, you just need a bunch of points, distance constrain them to each other, let one point be the head, and there you go, you have a worm. Amazingly simple, isn't it? This method allows you to animate a bunch of different things, ropes or some animals with spines. You could recreate Rainworld's animals with it, but obviously they are a bit more complex than just simple constraints. It does not actually look like a snake yet, which can be fixed by simply giving each point a thickness value and drawing the circle with this size. Now if you take the points to the side of each circle and draw a line from one to the other, you get a nice looking snake. Though it did take some trial and error. What if the snake actually moved like one? It would look quite nice, but it would interfere with the Pong game, as you will see in a second, so I just left it as it is. Now that the snake exists, it needs its food, so I have to add the apple. Now the snake can move around and eat to grow. Not like that though. After fixing this, I have the actual snake gameplay finished. How to combine the two games though? How exactly do I implement Pong? Simple, just like the normal game. The snake's body acts as the pedal bouncing the ball around. That's the reason for not having actual snake movement. Now we can at least kinda control the ball. But in Pong there are two pedals. That means we need a second snake. I don't know how exactly I would give it an AI though, so for now it's just user controlled. Also the playing field is a bit bigger to accommodate the two now existing snakes. Something is missing though. That's right, a face. So I added some eyes and a tongue, which is the only texture in this game I used so far. They look a lot better now, a lot more adorable as well. This was the last part for the finished game loop. The ball bounces around until one of the snakes touches it, at which point it does not bounce anymore but just goes out of bounds. Whichever snake touched it last wins the point. Additionally, the apples can be collected to grow, which gives you an easier time catching the ball. Right now it looks like crap though, so some makeup is needed. First I tried making a background grid that is affected by the objects above it, though it was inefficient and slowed the game down a little. Because I was too lazy to optimize it, I just decided to scrap it entirely and replace it with a basic background. I'm sorry. But after some other post-processing effects, it looks a lot better now and did not require fixing bad code. Now that you can actually play it, here's what it looks like when I played against my sister. If you want to play it yourself for some reason, it is for free on itch. I put the link in the description. And if you like this video, I would appreciate a like or a sub if you want to see videos like that in the future. With that, I hope you enjoyed the video and thanks for watching.